Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at one of the most beautiful and powerful names of God in the Bible, El Olam. This name reminds us that while everything in this world changes, seasons, people, and even our own strength, our God remains the same yesterday, today, and forever. Is the God of eternity who holds our past, present, and future in His hands. So let's open our hearts and discover what it means to trust in El Olam. El means God in Hebrew. Olam means everlasting, eternal, or beyond time. Thus, El Olam means the everlasting God or the God of eternity. This name reveals that God is not bound by time. He is before all things. He sustains all things, and He will remain after all things. You can go through Revelation chapter 1, verse 8. Genesis chapter 21, verse 33. You can go through this verse. Genesis chapter 21, verse 33. Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba and called on the name of the Lord, the everlasting God, El Olam. Abraham acknowledged God's unchanging nature in the face of his own uncertainties. You can also read Psalm number 90, verses 1 and 2. From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. And you can also go through Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. You can also go through Romans chapter 16, verse 26. Paul speaks of the command of the everlasting God, affirming that God's eternal plan is revealed in Christ. Eternity of God, El Olam, declares that God has no beginning and no end. He transcends time, yet works within it for His people. Unlike human beings who are bound by seasons, generations, and mortality, God remains the same yesterday, today, and forever. You can read Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. Since El Olam is eternal, His promises are secure. What He declares will stand throughout all ages. When life feels uncertain, remember El Olam, the everlasting God. Our problems, pain, and struggles are temporary. But God's love, mercy, and presence are eternal. Abraham trusted El Olam in the wilderness, not knowing his full future, but resting in the God who holds all time in His hands. You may not know what tomorrow brings, but you can rest assured that the God who never changes has already gone ahead of you. His eternal arms hold you firmly today, tomorrow, and forever. Imagine a small child standing on the seashore, watching the waves crash one after another. To the child, the ocean seems endless, but even when the mighty ocean has boundaries, now picture God as greater than the ocean, limitless, without beginning or end. Just as the ocean never runs dry, God's love, mercy, and presence never run out. When we feel small and uncertain, we can take comfort that we belong to El Olam, the God whose eternity secures our today and our tomorrow. Because God is El Olam, the everlasting God, I can trust Him with my temporary struggles, knowing His eternal plan is perfect. As we close, let's remember that El Olam, the everlasting God, is never limited by time, is not limited, He's not limited by age, or He's not limited by our circumstances. He has no beginning and no end. And that means His promises for us are unshakable and eternal. When you feel weak, uncertain, or afraid of the future, lift your eyes to El Olam, because His strength never fades, His love never runs out, and His purposes will never fail. May we live each day trusting in the everlasting God who holds us forever in His hands. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.